Hey guys, welcome to Double Talk with Dylan and Cody. Today we're talking about driver's test answers. I almost said questions. Alright. If any of you out there have taken a driver's test, you know there's some weird answers out there for these questions. So what I'm going to do, I have this list of 5 questions here, and I have my own question I'm going to ask at the end. And I want you guys to try and guess what the answer is, and then I'll give you the actual answer. Okay. Here we go. The first one. If the signal changes from green to amber as you approach an intersection, what should you do?
First of all, what is amber?
Wait.
Yeah, what is amber? You don't even know.
I don't know. I'm just assuming it would be.
Is
it's
that
either
yellow?
red or yellow. What would you do?
It would be yellow.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
it doesn't go from green to red. It would have to be yellow.
All right.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know
So
why
sorry.
they
What
call
was
it amber.
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's a weird question already.
A woman obviously wrote this.
So what was the question again? Sorry. I'm sorry.
If the signal changes from green to amber as you approach an intersection, what should you do?
Slow down.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it kind of depends on what's less dangerous. I don't know. I would say slow down would be the most common.
Yeah, that's absolutely what you would think, but no. The answer is sound your horn to warn pedestrians and other drivers that you do not intend to stop.
What?
Really?
Yeah, that is
Is
the
that
exact.
from California?
Yeah,
I'm gonna start honking my horn every time I go through an intersection.
yeah. That's
now.
not an actual
God.
answer. This is just an option.
You should do that.
The
Oh.
crazy options that they give you. No.
That's an option.
Don't do that if you're
Oh,
going up to an
man.
intersection
See,
that
you
turns
totally-
yellow.
You set this up totally different than I thought because I'm thinking these are the correct answers.
Oh no.
Oh, these are just.
I wish that these were the correct answers, but no.
That would be awesome. Okay.
All right. Next one. When approaching a railway crossing at which an electrical or mechanical signal device is warning of the approach of a train, you must...
Stop.
Stop. Yeah.
No. I don't know if you've ever seen Fast and the Furious, but you're supposed to speed up and try to beat that train.
So okay, these are.
I mean, it didn't
let's
say
clarify.
Fast and the Furious in the answer, but I thought I could add that in there.
Let's clarify. These are people's real life answers that they put.
Well, they could have. These are in the...
It's
they're
multiple
usually...
choice.
they're multiple choice.
Oh my goodness.
You know, they always give you some ridiculous answer, so that's what
Okay.
I'm going for here.
All right.
That seems like the
Yeah, make
logical
it
one.
easier to pass the driver's test.
I know.
There's not enough stupid, horrible drivers on the road.
Yeah. I would like to know how many people actually chose that, because I guarantee you it's more than you would think.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. Question 3. When a car is stopped to allow a pedestrian to cross the street at a marked crosswalk, you should... So this is when there's a car stopped and they're letting them cross the street. What should you do?
Speed up and hit the people going across.
Go around the car and go through the intersection, the crosswalk anyways. I'm just going to start giving ridiculous answers now.
What does the person look like?
Wow.
Let's get
That's
racist.
not what I meant. I didn't mean that in a racist way.
I think that's absolutely what you meant there.
I did not.
No. Sound the horn for the driver of the stopped car to drive on. 'Cause that's what any logical person would do.
Just run into that old lady.
I have actually done that before on accident. Like, I didn't realize there were people in
There's like
the
little
crosswalk.
kindergarten kids like in front of the car that you can't see.
Yeah, but
And
Dylan's
you're
also a pretty aggressive driver.
I
So.
know.
Yeah. We'll probably get to that in another episode. I have another one of these. Alright, at night when you meet another vehicle with blinding bright light, the safest thing to do is...
Flash your brights back at them to get even.
Is that it?
There's actually 2 answers here, so you have more potential of getting it right. And no, that's not it.
Is the other wait? So you're got somebody with the brights on,
Yeah, and they're...
looking, facing you.
Yeah.
You
What do you
swerve
do?
into their lane. Play chicken.
No, that is not the answer.
Oh.
The first answer here, open and shut your eyes rapidly. Don't know what that's
God.
going to do, but apparently that helps.
It helps. Doesn't help if you have epilepsy.
May not. I have no idea. I've never had epilepsy. This is the second time
we
we've
got
mentioned
pretty bright
epilepsy.
lights here. Let's.
Oh,
No. Ow, dude, that hurts.
I'm going to sneeze.
Ow.
Yeah, it doesn't really do anything.
I mean, it hurts enough as it is. That's why I have these sunglasses on. By the way.
No, that's not helping. Okay, answer number 2. Look at the headlights of the approaching vehicle. That seems like a pretty logical answer.
Where else are you gonna look?
I don't know.
It's like a fly going to the.
It's just...
It's so beautiful.
There's a I don't know if you guys have ever seen Cyanide and Happiness, but you should. They're hilarious. But there's one where this guy is standing outside and he's watching one of those just moths flying into it. He goes, "Why are bugs so insanely drawn to things that can obviously kill them?" He goes, "They're so stupid." And he pulls out a cigarette and like shoves a cheeseburger in his mouth.
Okay, final answer on this website, or final question on this website. When driving down a steep hill, a good safe practice is to...
Floor it.
Nope, you're not at all on the
Floor
right
it?
track.
Floor it?
The Easton method of turn so hard you roll.
Shut up. That was one time.
I don't know if you could, because if you turn off your ignition like you're supposed to, you might not have power steering enough to turn that hard.
What? Is that...
It says turn off the ignition.
Oh my lord.
Alright, I don't know what else you would do. Alright, now my own. Okay, when you're coming up to a steep hill that you can't see over the other side of, what do you do?
Then you floor it.
Then you floor, yeah.
Do it like Ken Block style and try to get that world record.
Just hope there's not a small child on the other side.
I wish that was an answer.
Okay.
No. You stop right before the top of the hill and you wait for police assistance.
Why would you put something like that?
Why wouldn't you? I mean, you want to be as safe as possible. There could be that small child on the other side. I don't know.
I mean, honestly, though, Dylan has driven some cars that I think he might need police assistance or assistance of some kind to get the car over the hill. That Caprice.
The hearse. It's not a real hearse. It just looks like it. I don't know if this is a common thing everywhere or just in California, but people don't know what hazard lights are.
Mm.
So if you're sitting with smoke billowing out of your engine and your hazard lights on, people will continue to honk at you. Just so you know. And they don't stop until you jump out of your car, start screaming and running towards their car. Then they'll take off and leave you alone.
Yeah.
I learned that.
Yeah,
Horrified look on people's faces when that happens is hilarious.
No joke. Yeah, just a few days ago, I was on a very windy road where I actually flipped my car, which Dylan so kindly pointed out a few minutes ago.
You're single.
And I drive a Miata.
Huh.
So
that doesn't float your boat. I don't know what does.
I hope Cody cuts that part out. Anyway, so I'm on this windy road, and somebody flipped a Jeep. It was upside down in the middle of the road, and there were police and, paramedics and whatever there blocking the road, right? And I'm like, I don't know, 10 cars behind it, but I can clearly see the accident. And I guess one of the people, I don't know if they had hit a piece of the car or hit the car or something, but they were right up in the front, had their hazards on. The people behind them had theirs on. And the third guy in line was laying on his horn honking because he wanted to get by. And I'm like, dude, there are paramedics and crap right in front of you. It was ridiculous.
That
California.
guy would have put down one of these answers.
He would have.
In that, if he was taking the test.
Yeah.
The joys of San Diego traffic.
Yeah. Well, it's not L.A., but
true. But San Diego, I feel like L.A. is just, there's so many people, it's just too crowded. San Diego, there's a lot less people. It's just people are more selfish here.
Mm-hmm.
Especially in areas like that. That's how, like Rancho Santa Fe area, that's where all the rich people live that think they, just because they spend $80,000 on a car they don't know how to drive, they get to do whatever they want.
Yeah.
Well, they can. Pay off a cop a little bit.
Who are the worst drivers? Like, what kind of car is the worst?
My sister swears it's Dodge. My sister's been saying Dodge drivers are the worst drivers forever. It's been like 12 years since she developed that theory.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to run your sister over in my Dodge truck.
I think Mercedes. Mercedes drivers are
just
the
any
worst.
expensive car. It either has to be really expensive or just a piece of junk car.
Yeah, like my car.
There's no middle ground for bad drivers.
I would say brand though. If you have to choose a brand, Mercedes definitely.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna go with.
Because BMW, I feel like they're expensive. They're just as expensive as a Mercedes, but people they buy BMWs because they're
car
racing
people.
cars.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're performance cars. they know how to drive cars if they're gonna buy a BMW.
Their driver's car.
Mercedes is literally, it's like buying a Louis Vuitton bag.
Yeah.
You buy it just for the name.
They're big and heavy, and they're fast sometimes, but
The problem is they actually have too much torque. Like in any rain, you're gonna like skid out.
Yeah, well.
Although I like Mike Sell's Mercedes. He's got
his little like
87
what is that?
boat.
It's either a 3 or a 5-cylinder. I think it's a 5-cylinder. It's a weird engine.
Yeah.
5-cylinder diesel.
Thing is loud. The seats are really cool though because you sit on them when you're getting out. They're like spring loaded.
They're bouncy seats.
Like you want to get out, you just like go like this and it like shoves you out of the car.
Now, are they supposed to be that way, or did he just throw some lazy boys back?
Probably through some.
I don't know. I didn't ask him. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. If you have like a weird answer that you either had on a driver's test, or maybe you're the person that put down that weird answer, comment down below. Give us the question and the answer, and we'll take a look at that.
Or
we're probably not gonna look at it.
We're not gonna look at it.
No.
Or if you're a Mercedes driver, go ahead and yell at me. I don't care. You're the worst.
You are the worst.
We don't care if you're the worst, though. You can still like, comment, and subscribe.
Yes, please.
Just, as a little snack, just popping it in. Going down the street.
That's so disgusting.